I just came walking down this way on an unknown road. I'd never walked on this road before in St. Lucia. A friend of mine, George Samuel, just dropped me at the corner up top here. And so I'm walking down this road and I see this place that looks very, very, extremely familiar. I saw this place in my mind, my imagination, while I was reading a book about St. Lucia and some of the history in St. Lucia back in when it was, the early 1900s, yeah, about the beginning of the 19th century. Now, I don't know why, but as I'm looking at this place, now not the build, not including this blue building on the side, but this big building in front, I have seen this place in my imagination while I was reading that book. I was while I was reading the book, I was trying to imagine, the places that the author was talking about. It was a retired investigator, police officer from the state of Georgia that came on vacation to St. Lucia. And while he was here on vacation, some crime happened and it was an ongoing investigation going on. And they were unable to solve the murder mystery. And he got involved and they asked him to participate in helping them to solve this murder mystery. And I saw this exact building in my imagination. Now, the author was writing around the time of 1950s or so. Uh, I think it was 1950s or sometime earlier than that. I think it was maybe a little bit earlier than that, but he was a retired police investigator officer from the United States. And I don't know why, but as I'm looking at this place, I'm at the gate outside here of this place. I don't know the name of it, but I'm gonna find out because this is very, look at this. All this I saw, these tall palm trees. This building, the building got on fire. This is what the murder was. It caught on fire and somebody died inside the building in the fire, and they could not find much evidence. And this man was able to uncover and solve the. It was an attorney who did the murder, an attorney here in St. Lucia. Now the story is written as a fiction. This is how a lot of people bring out the truth into fiction books, but it was a true story, life events that happened here in St. Lucia. And I have seen this place. I have seen this place in my imagination. Now, this is Castries. We're in Castries now. Castries, St. Lucia. Going towards this way is La Clary. I don't know the name of this exact spot, this neighborhood. But in front of me is La Clary side, the La Clary side of Castries. And like I said, I've never walked this street before. I don't know exactly. I'm sure I'll remember, know where I am when I get to the end down here. But as for now, I know at the end is the Voice newspaper company, somewhere around here at the end of here. So I just came from the National Archives and I got uncertified copies of 3 marriages of my 5th generation grandparents and 1 death. Back to the 1875, 2 marriages were 1875. The other one I can't remember the exact date. It was, I think, 1800s. And 1 burial was 1906, I think. Going all the way back to the name of my 6th generation ancestor, who was named Miss Joseph Africaine. Now, the name Joseph Africaine, she was married, by the way, to Mr. Joseph Africaine. That name is because they erased the national identity of the people that came from West Africa, which was the Kingdom of Judah at the time. So people had the surname Africaine or African different variations of it, French or British style of saying African, African, whatever, but people from Africa, West Africa, which was the kingdom of Judah at the time, that at the time of slavery, up until the 1800s, even into the 1900s. And eventually, a lot of people just, I guess, did a name change and got rid of that name for, they didn't want to be called by that name, I guess, or I don't know how the change happened. I really don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna cut it short. There's a lot of vehicles, a lot of noise, and this was a impromptu video. I just did it because of that building that I saw. I said that looks so familiar, extremely familiar, and I had to put that on camera. So man, this is amazing. I love being in St. Lucia, and I pray that I find more information about my ancestors. Till next time, I want to just say shalom upon all the children of Israel and Judah forever. And as I go to I'm going to the registry of civil status right now to see if I can uncover some more information on my fifth generation parents, grandparents. I should say fifth generation ancestors, fifth generation grandparents. So I'm gonna bring some documents to the registry of civil status and see what else we can uncover, what else I can uncover. So far, I've been able to find my ancestors that were born in 1846. 1846. Amazing. And I'm going to find more. Till next time, shalom.